what's up, guys? Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to get right into it. This is a word of hope that I hope blesses everybody today. You know, we live in a culture right now where there's opinions flying everywhere. I bet if you're a YouTuber and you're watching this right now, you probably have felt some type of way about the comments that have come through for some of your videos and some of your pages. Or if you're not a YouTuber or a blogger, you might have your own website, or you might have a Facebook, you might have an Instagram, or you might have Twitter, and you might post something like a picture of you doing something, or you might be posting something about your life. And sure enough, you probably have faced the opinions. Or maybe you posted something about your political views or your views about certain subjects in life that may be polarizing, and you got just a little bit of pushback. You might have gotten a few comments, and you feel the weight. That's the weight of our culture. You know, today we live in a culture where there's so many opinions and there's so many voices going out there. And it seems like for everything that comes out, there's some sort of voice that comes through. It seems like it's in our nature, in our culture, to critique and to throw a little bit of shade. One of the most highest ranked TV shows so far this year was The Tiger King. And one of the most interesting things about that was I remember looking on my social media and seeing as folks watched that show, all the different comments about how the characters in that show, Joe Exotic and Carole Baskin, how they kind of came apart at the seams, especially Joe Exotic, how his crazy kind of came out. And you've probably seen those memes, and you've probably seen people dressing up like Carole Baskin and Joe Exotic. And that made me just think, wow, it's such a profound pull for us to take a look at the train wreck, at the drama in somebody's life, where we sit back and we watch it and give a commentary from the comfort of our own home. We sit back and we give a commentary. I don't know about you, but sometimes myself, I might take a look at my social media at someone's pictures or someone's food when they're at the restaurant. I'll say, yeah, that pizza looks nice, but the way they took that picture, it makes it look kind of nasty. Ugh. You know, the opinions, it's just natural for us to just fly opinions out of our mouths, give a little bit of shade. And I think in this culture, we have trees of shade. We're going to talk about just for a second, trees and vines. In our culture, it seems like the trees are us and we're bringing shade to each other, right? Have you heard that term where someone shaded me? I think it's just in our nature as people to want to take a look at something and critique it, or look at something that might be going on and put it in a negative light. It's just a part of what we do. It seems like everywhere we go, there's an opinion that comes out of us or comes out of someone else. That just brings a little bit of shade at someone else's lives, at someone else's opinions, at someone else's lifestyle even. But I'm here to tell you today, I got good news. There's a vine. You know, in the Bible, Jesus said, I am the vine and you are the branches. Jesus wants to be a vine in your life. And what does a vine do? You know, a tree can kind of, it's stationary. It doesn't really move a lot. Yes, it has roots that goes underground, but a tree doesn't cover as much ground as a vine can sometimes. A vine, if you take a look at a vine, I just grew a garden this summer with me and my wife, and we had some vines. And those vines are hard to control because they go anywhere. They can get in the little corners and little cracks. A vine can get in a little, go up a drain spout in your downspout. That happened to us this summer, and it was pretty frustrating. The vine can get in the little corners and little cracks. I believe that's what God, through Jesus Christ, wants to do with us. He wants to get into those small places, those little cracks in our lives, just like a vine can. Get into those places where we're hurting. Get into those little small spots where we may be insecure, or we may be fearful. Get into those parts where we have that deep depression or that deep anxiety. He's looking to be that hope that helps something grow, that's productive, out of the drama in our lives. And that's the hope that you have today. That's the hope we all have today. The fact that God, through Jesus Christ, can be a vine, getting into any space in our lives, any mess. He wants to be in your mess right with you. He doesn't want to just be a tree throwing shade. Thank you so much for watching. If you're blessed by this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons below, and also hit the bell for any notifications for the videos I'll be putting out just like this twice weekly. Once again, I want to thank you all for inviting me into your space. Have a blessed and productive day.